Welcome to Fusionverse, a show where we talk about anime, TV shows, movies, and games. Today we have some friggin' crazy news. They just got released. First and foremost, we're talking about Shadow of War. Now this is a sequel to Shadow of Mordor, and the reason we're talking about this because there was some controversial things going on with the game. And that's with, now the DLC is Orthog. And the reason it was created is so that the developers would be able to donate the proceeds to his family because he had recently passed away from cancer. The DLC cost $3.99, and all the proceeds would be going to the family. However, some of the gamers read a fine print, and apparently it was rumored to say that not all of the proceeds would be going to the family, and that it is possible that the publishers themselves, Warner Brothers, would be getting a portion of the money instead of all the portion going to the family. So that received a lot of controversy, and for me, honestly, that's freaking crazy. The fact that they would want to profit from one of their from one of their workers. Now, the reason there's a lot of controversy is because Warner Brothers kind of failed to release the full statement about what exactly is going on, or what exactly is the cost, or when he's going somewhere else. And apparently they just finally released a statement saying they are apologizing for the lack of information on the subject. So they've decided to make the DLC free for anyone who purchased the DLC for pre-order will get a refund. Now, Warner Brothers has also stated that they will also be donating money to the family. Now, for me, this is pretty crazy. This is something that could have honestly been fixed way before now, because the game is coming out, I believe, in November, so it's kind of just around the corner. And there's a lot going on with people wondering, like, okay, there's microtransactions, there's kind of like a pay-to-win aspect to the game. So a lot of people may be considering, you know what, maybe it's not worth purchasing. And hopefully, with Warner Brothers releasing the statement, they will be able to kind of calm things down and kind of proceed as scheduled, and hopefully they don't lose any customers because of it. I know a lot of people were upset of the fact that Warner Brothers might be making a profit off of their dead worker, and to me that was pretty shocking. But the release of the statements proves otherwise, and they are sorry for their mistake. The fact that they're clearing things up and making sure that everyone is aware. As it turns out, that they were only providing this information that the proceeds would be going to the families in the United States. They weren't advertising it in other countries, so that's kind of where a lot of people thought, well, this seems kind of weird, kind of strange. Why would they only be doing this here? And why is there a statement saying, oh, they may only be getting money from certain states that may be going to the game? So there was a lot of just miscommunication and a lot on Warner Brothers. A lot of people jumping to conclusion of what's actually happening. But that's kind of what happens when no one is actually there to explain or to have a statement that says, hey, no guys, this isn't what you think it is. This is our statement. This is what's happening. I'm pretty sure it kind of hurt their sales, or the pre-order sales. But hopefully this clears things up and they can proceed, because I love Shadow of Mordor. So I can't wait to see what Shadow of War brings to the table. Seems very interesting, a lot of fun concepts, and well, here's hoping it actually proves to be a great game like the last one. Now, in other news, in more positive news, if you don't mind me saying, Red Dead Redemption 2 released the trailer. I saw it. It was freaking awesome. And from the get-go, it kind of shows you, I believe, who you're going to be playing as this character named Morgan. You see him kind of like going for a bounty and kind of traversing, trying to head back to town through the mountains. That looks like just a great opening for the game. You see the wilderness. You see a lot of animals. You actually get to see him hunting with a bow, which is freaking awesome. So I'm pretty sure that was in-game gameplay, which looks freaking awesome. Because a lot of times it's like, yeah, you get these powerful guns and you're hunting, but it's always just like a one-shot type kill with these guns, and kind of takes a lot of the fun out of it. Especially if you've seen, like Far Cry and gameplays like that. Usually like easy to kill the animals or hunt them down. But this looks, he's doing something very stealth-like. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. So there's obviously going to be hunting missions in this. That's some feature that's going to be freaking awesome. I know they had that before in the past game, but it looks like they're kind of stepping it up a notch with this one. Especially the way their environment looks. They obviously are going to include bears, grizzly bears, gigantic grizzly bears. These look very ferocious, more ferocious than ever before, and quite terrifying. I can't wait to take one on with just a knife. I tried that before. It's crazy as hell, but I tried it. But also, there's going to be alligators. Alligators, that's going to be a whole new freaking animal altogether. It's freaking awesome. Obviously, you can see it in the clip. It looks amazing to me. And you're going to be able to dual wield weapons. That's another feature that's apparently been added to the games. It's going to be a lot of fun as well to kind of dual wield two revolvers. And obviously, from the looks of the game as well, this is a prequel, or it looks like it is going to be a prequel, considering that Dutch.
You have my back. Always, Dutch.
You get to see Dutch, a young Dutch, and looking up a little information about him and just the aspects of like kind of where he came from. And it's very interesting that he was kind of like this Robin Hood type, where it's like steal from the rich, give to the poor, but then later that just kind of changes as society changes as well. So it's going to be interesting factors to see how they all play out. But it looks like Morgan, your character, is going to be involved with Dutch. They're obviously friends. I did not get to see John Marston, so I'm not sure if he is in the gang or if he comes in later. But that's going to be an interesting aspect as well. The McFarlane. I was going to say Seth MacFarlane. The McFarlane Ranch. Obviously, it's in the picture. You get to see him there. You get to see a lot of the world. You also get to see more snow. There's a lot of snow as you're traversing. There's people going through the snow, and it looks very deep. So you're obviously going to need a horse to get through that. It's going to be very difficult for you to get through. It looks like a fun game. Really excited to see. And I believe there's going to be a lot more features, especially in the multiplayer. There's definitely going to be heists. I saw the train heist. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and not only for single player, but also for multiplayer. That's going to be something that's going to be huge. You're going to be able to go on missions with your gang. I'm not sure if it's going to be up to 7 people within a gang, or if they're going to do the whole Grand Theft Auto thing and only have 4. However, this is different since they don't really have cars and everyone has a horse. This is a different aspect of it and looks to be like a lot of fun. Now, they haven't shown too much gameplay or too much of anything for that matter, or spoken much of that. But from what I've seen, it looks like it's going to have all these different amazing features that people are going to just fall in love with. And I can't wait to see what they come out with next. So, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Definitely subscribe. Subscribing helps a lot. I really do appreciate it. All the links are down below. All information I have. Like I said, thank you so much. For more videos, go ahead and click there. And I'll catch you guys next time on another episode of Fusionverse. Alright, take care.